All right, maintaining a proper frame is pretty important for this. So what you're doing basically is a hip escape frame, and I want to talk about that just quickly. With my partner, even if I started from here, 2 knees, and he pushes the knees out of the way and he starts to come forward, my job is to stop him from coming forward. Now, if you back away, I'm doing a hip escape. My foot is just outside my hip. This is 45 degrees. This leg is down, and I'm making sure that my shoulder is to the sky. I'm not here, and I'm not here, and I'm not doing anything fun. My job is to stay safe. My foot stays on the hip. My leg is actually hooking. So we need to talk about that positive negative real quick. If you remember, closed vale tudo. My heel is over the shoulder. If he backs away, hard to do. If he comes forward, hard to do. That foot is like an anchor. My toes are pulled to me so that when he backs away, it's hard to do. When he comes forward, it's hard to do. I stay up on my shoulder and I make sure that I pull myself in distance so he cannot reach me and I can touch him, okay? The very first pummeling drill from this, when he goes to push down, it's pretty solid. That's important. We can't be lazy with this. Yes, you win. I don't want you to be lazy, but I also don't want you to hold on for dear life. So you need to be a bit of a water stone thing here. When he starts to push, it's a little hard to do, but maybe I just let it go and I bring it back in, okay? So we'll continue with that because eventually he's gonna push that down and his weight comes, so a whole bunch of stuff's gonna happen. But for now, when your partner pushes the hand down, all you're doing is straightening your leg and putting your knee right back to where it started. Again, please, when he pushes it down and he comes forward a little bit, I make sure my knee comes in. When my knee comes in, keep that weight coming forward. The arm's out of the way. We have the ability to bring him into a triangle, into an arm lock. That's a pummel drill that you should get used to with a partner. The best way for your partner to be good at that, grab onto that. Now, hold on to this tight and never let go. Push it down. Well, that's not working anymore, is it? Then you're not doing this drill. Let go of the pants. From here, touch the ground. Touch the ground with your hand. I believe in you. Perfect. We did the drill. That's important because there's another fucking drill. Now, grab the pants. Yes. Fuck you. It's a whole other thing. So when he pushes this down, he's not going to hold on to the pants. He's just going to touch the ground. When he touches the ground, my job is to bring my knee right back to where it was. Now put your weight back into me. I can still touch you. You can't touch me. And it's nothing that I have to worry about. Okay? It's going to open up triangles. It's going to open up arm bars. It's also going to open up the closed vale tudo. Let me talk about that real quick. One more time here. When he pushes this down, good. From here, when I get to here, bring your arm back on the outside. Yeah, outside. Yes, not a jiu-jitsu thing. And his weight comes forward. It brings me right back into the closed vale tudo guard, okay? Now, if he was to do anything cool, so push that down, funnel through, now come up underneath. Yeah, you're doing a thing. Yeah. So there's more to talk about. But the very first part of this drill, lay down for me, please, and you're going to do it with me. I want you to imagine you're fighting somebody that doesn't want to train for 80 cc's. You're just fighting an idiot that wants to touch your face. Because that's important, isn't it? Touch my face. Touch my face. Don't worry about grabbing my wrist. Touch my face. That's pretty important, right? So now, what if I push this out of the way and you just straighten? Yes. What if you just put me in an arm lock? So triangle. Arm lock.
Black belt. What do you think you put right over face what? Get the job.
Whew. Send me another black belt.
It's too much stuff to remember.
No, keep this in. You lay your fucking ass down, head towards the camera. Freeze. You built that frames. Oh, we're having a talk. Lift your knee. Lift your knee. Freeze here. Time. Can I touch your face?
No.
Can you touch mine? You're winning. Freeze here. When I push, I'm not going to hold on to shit. I'm not going to do anything cool. I'm just pushing this shit out of my way, straight in your leg. Where do I end up? Can I come forward? Can you touch my face?
Yeah.
Can I touch yours?
No.
Then you did the drill.
I didn't know what he wanted.
I told you literally what I wanted 3 times. I'm going to get a better angle of him being shit. Stay on this side. Face me. Very important for this one specific drill. When he puts a hand here and he pushes it down, imagine if I got it out of the way, he put his weight into his hand on the ground. Now you can see that. I want you to put your shin right back in front and see if your partner can touch your face. boop. I like that. That's super important. Now, let's build on this. I want you to grab that pant leg. Good. Now you're holding on to it. Any point in time that somebody is holding onto your pants and they start to push that knee down, even if I did this, it's not necessarily going to help me, okay? So what we need to do is switch sides. That's the next part of the drill. That's important that you understand any point in time that you can't just arm pummel. You're going to have to change sides of the frame. And this is what you want to do anyways. The idea of this, he's a little bit late as it is right now. If he pushes this down, if he's not holding on, I'll do, he's holding on, fuck it. If he's not holding on, you got this, Tiger. Freeze here. Put your hand on the knee, push the knee down and let it slip. Good job. I will just come back. If you do that again and you never let that hand slip off again, I will change sides, okay? So, I tried to explain it a few times and it got very funny and we've been yelling at each other and I love Will. I want you to actually really understand this, whoever the fuck you are. Hold your hand here flat. No gi. There's no gi. We're all half naked on a slip and slide now. When he pushes that down, he's trying to push that down so he can reach for my face. So he can reach for my face. So he can reach for my face. When he pushes that down and there's nothing to hold on to, my knee will slip and I keep the frame. But what if, for some odd reason, we're wearing clothing? We're not wearing tights and we're not on a slip and slide. Maybe he grabs some pants, some cargo jeans or whatever the fuck. I don't know. When he grabs onto those, when I straighten that leg, it's still there. Shit. Switch sides. He grabs those pants. He tries to push it down. Switch sides. Let's talk about pant grabs. Take this hand, grab these pants. Because who knows, maybe he did a jiu-jitsu class somewhere. So just in case you don't know, you're going to hurt your fingers. Freeze here. The legs are 7 to 10 times stronger than the arms. Right now, if I just don't know what to do about this. I might as well start grabbing his. Touch my face. Not good for me, not good for him. My legs are 7 to 10 times stronger than the arm. Grab those pant legs. You just strip the grip, okay? Really don't overthink that one. So, as two parts to the same drill, but eventually, we'll go through a couple more things. But I'm going to show it as a drill with the top leg and the bottom leg. But the big thing to take away, if it's no gi, the hand will touch the ground and it'll slip. If it is gi, you're going to shift angles and build a triangle on the opposite side. But what if they leg lock? We do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. So, freeze here. Because I was just trying to describe differentiations between leg locks when we were doing this. Straight ankle, Aoki, heel hook, blah, blah, blah. Millions of different versions. But right now, if he was to wrap up the ankle, freeze here. If I leave my toes upwards, it's very hard to pull my foot out. But if I was to just switch hips, my heel slips right out. So that's part of the drill. When my partner starts to wrap, I'm not going to yank, I'm not going to kick and think that that's going to solve all my problems. My job is to switch angles so that the heel slips out, like you're taking off a shoe. So again, hold on as tight as you can. Squeeze that tight. It's still coming out, isn't it? Even if it's wearing a gi. Hold on to that tight, wrap your hands together, you're never going to let go. I put my foot on his hand and I switch sides. But what if he falls back? What if I was in a frame? And he grabbed it, he decided he was going to fall back for a leg lock. Does that really matter? It doesn't matter, does it?
I can't do the leg lock because I can't play this foot on my hip.
Say that louder.
No.
Talking about Captain K-Guard, Captain Leg Lock. And like, I'm Captain Old Leg Lock. I love leg locks and I genuinely like using them and pursuing them as a hobby. But you need to understand that when we're in that circumstance, turning the hips and shifting the hips is going to free the heel. And you free the heel, but you're going to have to give up the top position to go for the leg, blah, 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 blah. Heel kick the face. And that's not just some old man whining about jiu-jitsu being leg locks thing. Striking is a thing, and you need to stop lying about that because leg locks are a thing just as much as striking is a thing. The two of them go hand in hand, okay? If I can heel kick your face while escaping a leg lock, should have thought that one through. If I've managed to do some to manage the damage and you presented a leg, I will break your leg. Fuck yeah. God, don't shit on either side of that. Understand that both of them exist and you have to come to terms with that. But the very simple premise here, if I am here, come back in the guard, and I'm lazy. I'm just doing this. And he just starts to go, yeah, oh man, now I gotta understand stuff. He could bring that knee in. It was really easy to grab onto that ankle. And now he could transfer into, oh my God, there's too many names, too many weird things. Come back up. What if from here, leg lock? Leg lock. Leg lock. Go. Come on, leg lock me. It doesn't work anymore. It is a gentleman's agreement, okay? And I love that gentleman's agreement. So don't you dare send me hate mail about, oh, you don't understand leg locks. So fuck you, dude. I love leg locks.
You can explain exactly why it doesn't work.
Please, explain exactly why it doesn't work.
Okay, actually, Nathan, we're going to move on, don't we?
No! Explain exactly why.
For someone who loves leg locks, go back into the thing. For a leg lock to work, I need control of the hips and I need the inside position. There is no version of this where I can get the inside position. So even if I wrap, my knee has to scoop underneath here. The foot's blocking my hips from the...
Turn this way so that they can see.
Yeah, my this foot is blocking my hips from being able to engage. So it doesn't even matter. I could be here forever. It's only if I can clear this, then it's not going to work.
Yeah.
But the knee bomber.
Maybe. Who knows? Let's leave it at that. It's really annoying. I like that.
I guarantee people are going to fuck it up and get leg locks there.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Live and learn. Mm-hmm. Then you're going to have to learn how to escape leg locks. Because there's no version where you're supposed to be, the answer to leg locks is to kick them in the face. No, what if it's on? What if he has control of the knee line? What if he has the hips? What if he has the heel completely exposed? You need to stop lying to yourself and you have to start to learn how to do the escapes properly. That's important. Can you clear the heel? Can you clear the knee? Are you wearing big fluffy Reeboks and your foot slips out just in case? Think about that stuff, man. The chances of me trying to pass an Open Vale Tudo Guard in a street fight is probably not going to happen. We're going to have to talk about disengagement. We're going to talk about primaries and secondaries. Blah, 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 blah. Internet doesn't care. Internet just wants to hear their opinion coming out of your mouth. So fuck them.